came to visit her son. So, yan ang magstay here.
A mí me avergonzaba.
We always, like, in the morning, it was one in the morning, but then after we came to come to go over there with her and drink coffee. So we're there and go with her sometimes. Or whenever we do stuff, we see Nancy come to see the one to I'm gonna fill it up until after Christmas. So when I heard that, I was gonna close. I mean, it's not even more worried than intense. Because she doesn't even know because we don't want to go out every day. Some days we don't even go out, we go out a little every time we go. And come back and we go and talk to them and the other person. The other person is gonna run this and come back to the other. And she not they're gonna have to take it out because she's not there. I said, what do you want to do? Just over there sitting there? I said, no, we don't even want to talk about it or whatever. No. Well, we're going to go see the other cousins and one day come. You know, when I say it's Monday, if you wanted to stay on Monday. No, forget it. No. No. I told him to go for Holy Week. So before Holy Week, we want to go to work. No. So Steven came to visit me.
Have our cell phone or no?
Yeah?
Have our cell?
Yeah. Well, somebody else from here came to gather another.
Director of Manchester Coaching High School. We are going to be wrapping up the Kimbrough concert with the 5th period advanced band under the director of Mr. Brown. So please welcome them to the stage.
So thank you so much for being here. It is always great to get to play. I feel like Petite High School is home for us, and so I really do appreciate you guys being here in our second home. And this is our 5th period advanced band. We called it the honors band most of the time. And that was Imperial March. Nothing to do with the holidays, but we have a very early contest season in the spring, and that's the March we're going to play for contests. You'll come back and hear it again late February, early March. It'll be a little faster than that. There'll be some extra little stuff, but they've done a great job on that. I do want to thank the parents for getting your kids to sectionals this fall. We'll start those up again in January. Now, one of our big focuses this fall has been our all-city and all-region audition music. Now, the purpose of all-city and all-region is not necessarily making all-city and all-region. It's about becoming a better player, and I can assure you all your students became better players. But we had a number of students that had some great success at our all-city and all-region trials. If you make the all-city band, would you stand up and be recognized at this time, please? And y'all can be seated, and our percussion students are already standing, and so they practice a little wave for you. If you're in percussion, you made an all-city. If you just give us a little wave, there you go. All right, and then about a week and a half after all-city, with like 1,700 students entered, we had 15 students who made the all-region band. So if you make the all-region band, if you can stand and be recognized at this time. We have a number of students who are just like so close, and it is really cool to get to conduct a band that has this many great players in it. Okay, we have one other tune tonight that's not a holiday tune, and we have a holiday tune for you. This next piece it's the 3rd movement of a 3-movement piece called Three Folk Miniatures, and it's called Le Rathman. Okay, it's French-Canadian music, and it's about some guys who are loggers in the Canadian River, and it's a real interesting tune. We'll add the other 2 parts of this in the spring, so you'll get to hear the whole thing, and you'll get to hear this a little faster, but this is pretty challenging stuff, and they've done an outstanding job on it. So this is Le Rathman by Jutras, and please don't correct my pronunciation, because I'm sure it's wrong. But Le Rathman by Jutras. At the conclusion of our next piece, or the Kimbrough part of the concert tonight will be over with, and we'll take the kids back to where their cases are and their other stuff is, and we'll send them out a different way, and you guys can just meet them outside under the porch of the school. Now then, you are all welcome to come back about 7:30 for the Poteet High School Band concert. When that kicks off, it'll actually kick off in the Commons area outside with some percussion ensemble, and you would be more than welcome to stay for that and hear 3 great Poteet bands play. Speaking of the Poteet band, it is such a blessing to me to get to be a part of what we call Team Kimbrough and get to work with the Poteet directors and our other 2 band directors at Kimbrough. So I do want to thank the Poteet staff for just all that they do, and it's quite an undertaking to do a concert like this tonight because we're having 7 bands perform, and part of my job was to get out of here so that we can start the Poteet concert at 7:30. I'm glad to say that we can do that. That did just happen, so I do appreciate everything that everybody did. So Ms. Downs, Mr. Kath, who is the busiest man here tonight, the other Mr. Brown, Mr. Salyer, the super supportive of our band program, and then the great work that Ms. Roberts and Ms. Stone do at Kimbrough, sharing an office with me. And my wife is probably here somewhere, and if you find her, she'll tell you how messy I am. So anyway, so I do appreciate them and all the great work they do. All the success that guys had at All City and All Region is due to their work they did on pulling a mountain class and the work that our kids do in private lessons. Parents, I want to thank you again for just sharing your great kids with me. I do want to thank our principals at Kimbrough, our brand new principal, who is a Kimbrough Boutique grad. Ms. Starnes is here tonight, and you're welcome. Oh, people have heard of Ms. Starnes. So, and if you've been around it, she may be giving away something that I don't know. She usually is. So anyway, you might want to find Miss Stars, and I'm probably in trouble for saying that. So anyway, but no, I do appreciate her and Mr. Stringer, our fine arts director, the great support we get from downtown. It is a great place to teach, and I can't think of anywhere else I want to teach at this point in my life, so I'm just super thankful to be here. Okay, so this is supposed to be a holiday concert, and we're finally going to play a holiday tune. So this is Angels We Have Crowned High. Elliot Delborgo was a great band composer who I played his music my whole career. He would take simple, pretty melodies, and then he would just write something super complex around it. And this is one of the things he did set to the Christmas carol, Angels We Have Crowned High. Thank you again for being here, and thank you again for just the privilege of working with your students every day. This is Angels We Have Crowned High. the back and out to the front. You should see your kids in about 5 or 6 minutes. Thank you so much for being here. We'll start the boutique concert at 7:30.